Hi everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test, or just want to learn more about U.S. history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name 1 right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who vetoes bills? The President. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean.